Wilhelm Conrad Rontgen was raised in the Lower Rhine province of Germany. In 1862, he entered a technical school at Utrecht, where he was expelled due to a false accusation of having drawn a caricature of one of the professors. In 1865, he entered the University of Utrecht to study physics, but soon discovered he did not obtain the required credentials. So he entered the University of Zurich and graduated there in 1869 with a PhD. He later moved to Strasbourg with his mentor and in 1874 qualified as a lecturer for the university. Over the next 10 years he was appointed numerous positions to teach at universities until he finally settled at the University of Munich.
Rontgen in 1895 was repeating an experiment that he had done, which was studying the external effects from different types of vacuum equipment where a thin aluminum opening allowed cathode rays to exit the tube. Rontgen used cardboard to screen to prevent the light from escaping. He saw that the cathode rays made a fluorescent effect on the cardboard. He wanted to further his experiment, so he was recreating what he had done before, except this time he used tubes with cardboard and attached electrodes to a coil, which would create an electrostatic charge. During his experiment, he saw a slight glow on a bench that he had about a meter away. He repeated the experiment many times, and more he came up with the same glow. He thought there might be a new kind of ray that was causing this effect. He spent his next week in his lab studying his experiment over and over again. He named these new rays that he discovered X-rays, and in some cases they are known as Rontgen rays.
He actually took his first X-ray on his wife's hand. He also did experiments to see which different materials could stop the X-rays. He put lead in the experiment when it was going on, and therefore he saw the first radiographic image. He decided that for a while he wanted to continue to study the rays, but he wanted to do it in secret, for he did not want to ruin his reputation, just in case his observations were wrong. When he was sure that he was accurate, he published a paper on his new rays. Rontgen is now considered the father of diagnostic radiology and was awarded the very first Nobel Prize in 1901.
The discovery of X-rays helped in so many different ways. They are very important today, and when used in hospitals and doctors' offices. X-rays are used in hospitals in some cases to discover any broken bones in patients. Sometimes they can find more serious things due to X-rays. They are also used in dentistry and archaeology. Ironically, it can kill cancer cells, and yet in some instances it can cause cancer, which is one of the negative side effects due to radiation. So, Rontgen helped advance the study of radiology in many different ways.